love that guitar. I learned to play the guitar on that. And you say, well, but then again, I did have background in the bass because I used to play the bass in high school.
There we go, everybody. Gwinn and Jaz.
The Tiffany, with drums, with bass, I played bass. Then I still kick myself for that because I quit. I went to get a job. I wanted footage.
There we go. We got a little bit of video going.
Not worth what I gave up. Because the idea was I was a
We have Jaz
I think it was like
and Gwinn.
junior or sophomore.
So
sophomore
I want to get something to put with the stills that I've been taking of them this week. One more?
A lot of the stuff we did was marching, the parade, the games and stuff that we played for. Yeah, I was on the field marching with a tuba. I didn't like that word.
Give me a second. Alright, I gotta tune it a little bit. It's not sounding right, so give me a second. I'll be right back. How about a drink? That's the Oel way. When I was in Fuels, I first went in every Friday. Somebody had a birthday. Somebody in the section had a baby or something, so there was always some reason to pass the hat around. And we always had some kind of barbecue or something like that, so Oel knew how to party. And boy, did we party sometimes. But at the same time, we worked our butts off. There we go, better. Having problems with my amp. Hello, I'm back. Oh, there was a good one. Oh. Nice Labor Day weekend. And there was the neighbors. In fact, he's been friends with my kids ever since they were little. They grew up together. Used to hang out together when they were kids. I'm back. And now they got families and stuff. Oh, there was a nice Labor Day weekend. And there was the neighbors. In fact, he's been friends with my kids ever since they were little. They grew up together. Used to hang out together when they were kids. And now they got families and stuff, so. But they're good people. It's nice to have them next door. So, excuse me. So I started another clip because that other one was over 25 minutes long. So I'm gonna have to cut it up a little bit. But like I said, this is Labor Day weekend. we're getting into September. The summer's pretty much done. We're getting into fall. The leaves are starting to turn. Oh, I'm gonna get some beautiful pictures. I got pictures tonight too. I got pictures of the yard. I got pictures of the cats. I'm gonna be working on it later, so that's where some of this stuff is gonna be used. So I started a new one, like I said. The other one's 25 minutes, and that had a lot of the guitar work in it. I'm getting better at it. Like I said, what I did for this guitar here is that my 5-string, I created the character, which is I'm an old retired maniac from the Air National Guard, which is not far from the truth, because I am a retired maniac. So I'm proud of it too. It's a good organization, done excellent work. I've watched them go from just normal bass to a full-out operating bass around the clock. And you're saying, so what? But you got to realize this is an Air National Guard unit. They weren't tasked to be 24/7. They're there for to prepare so that in case needed, they could be brought in. Humanitarian purposes too is a big part of their mission. The tankers we launched out and stuff, they were good for hauling material, products and goods and stuff like that. So if there was something needed, they could get it on there and get it to wherever it's got to go. Like I was talking about 9/11, I was in at that time. I was full time in the Air Guard down there, and when it happened, I got dressed immediately. I didn't even wait for a phone call because I knew it was coming anyway, right? So I got my uniform on, got in my car, and I went to work immediately. And we went from being part-time guardsmen to full-time active duty fuel section, or the whole base actually. That's when they started creating the air bridge where to start funneling stuff across that come through a airport. And what I mean by that is not so much a place where people go to lunch. It's a port to go to other countries. Port of call, kind of. So if you're coming in from another country, that's where you come in at and you check in before you go anywhere else in the country, and if you're coming in by ship, then it'd be a port there, or if you're coming in by an aircraft, you come into an airport, that kind of thing. So, and that's what we had there because it was an international airport, and that made it perfect to start taking stuff through and then sending it over and then bringing stuff from over and bringing it back through. And I remember seeing going, like I said, for part-time to full-out actual 24/7 working around the clock. And that's what us fuels guys did, and we kept them flying. I don't remember one time when an aircraft failed to launch out because of fuel. And you got to remember when it was just so tight that when an aircraft left over in Germany to come back to get more supplies, one would leave where we were at and go across and fill that spot, see? And that's how the bridge worked, transporting gear and people and troops across. And our tankers would take them halfway across the water, and then Millenhaul tankers would grab them and take them the rest of the way. That way, when they're flying, if they need